Hey you all. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've been live, so just going live now. And yeah, this webcam's very dark, so I apologise for that. I don't know if turning this light on will do much here. It doesn't look like it. Never mind. I'm just waiting on my coffee to heat up, and we're just going to see who's going to come in here, who wants to share anything. Oh, I've got something echoing here. I'll just turn that off. Yeah, I just opened my phone just to paste a message here in chat. Hopefully StreamYard will keep up with things. But anyways, here we are and just waiting to see who's going to come in and say hello to us all, I guess. It's a bit of an unknown with lives though these days, and I do believe that Simply Jan might be about to go live too, so that could well cut down on my numbers, but just thought I'd see who's all here. And I know, of course, Lisa will be going live probably in a couple of hours or something like that, or 2.5 hours. I forget what it'll be, but she's going live today, but I'll definitely be finished before then. So I'll just go and grab my coffee. The water is heated up, and we'll just see who's going to come in here. Just check this phone here if I've got any messages. I just said I'm going live, but nothing really that important, I guess. Doesn't look like much here in messaging. But anyways, we're just sort of waiting to see who's going to come on here. It's a bit of an unknown though. Always a bit of an unknown who we get. But anyways, here we are. And just waiting to see who's going to come in, and I'll just go and grab this coffee. And of course, any of you here, if you want Nightbot to share your channel out, just type drop in the chat and hopefully Nightbot should do it. And of course, a bit later on, I'm going to record another video, film another video. Although the card reader I wanted still hasn't come, which does get rather annoying because I've got all this content on SD cards and I can't transfer it. For some reason it won't sort of want to transfer to computer directly from the camera. It just won't do the files properly, and it takes hours and hours and hours. So I've got one SD card full and I've got another one half full. So the one that's full is a big one, or a bigger one, is 125, and well, that's half full is only a small one, but I'll fill it up today. It's not such a big video that I'm making, so I'll fill it up today. Oh, cool gamer. Hi there. Great to see you. Jamie's Country Living, great to see you. Yeah, thanks so much for coming on here. And yeah, we're just having a bit of a chit chat. I hadn't sort of gone live for a normal channel live stream for a minute, so I thought, oh yeah, I better go on and see what's going on. I think Simply Jan might be live too. So if you do go over there, just give her a shout and say, oh yes, Arielle sent you over. Give me a shout, you know what I mean. I should get the link here too. Yeah, great to see you, Jamie. Yeah, my card reader died, and I've got all these SD cards from my camera that I can't sort of get over to edit at the moment because it doesn't seem to want to work by a cable or the SD card slot in my computer. So it seems I've got to put the cards, for some reason, got to put them directly into a card reader and then get them directly to edit. So I sort of can't sort of film like I'd like to at the moment. I mean, I've filmed the milk review. I think I did that on a phone just to get out of a pinch, and oh golly, I really noticed the film quality because I'd been doing on my camera too long, and really noticed the film quality then between the phone and the camera. Just a much better. Oh yes, Eugen Bliss. Hi there, great to see you. We were just talking about card readers and just saying how my card readers died, and I've ordered a new one off eBay, and it's over a week ago, and it says it's located here in Melbourne. Oh, thank you, Jamie. Wow, that's so appreciated. Jamie, could you post? Because yeah, I don't have my phone right next to me at the moment. Could you post a link for your hashtag Breads 2023? Great to meet you, Eugen Bliss, and yeah, I'll have to give you a follow there too, because I've only just watched the one video of yours, and I know it won't stick until I watch a few more. But yeah, I must do that. Really great to meet you. I wasn't sort of aware of your channel before today's live with Wild Edible, so it's really great to meet you. Invite link. I must put that here, and we'll drop that. And if somebody wants to come up and join the panel, we can, since we're on StreamYard. So just putting this here, and we'll drop that. If somebody's some news you'd like to share, it'd be really, really great. Got my copy here. Oh, cool. That's great, Jamie. Yeah, I must get that playlist in my community tab too. And I must go and check my description because I see there's a new one in there. I'm going to run the playlist a bit later and comment on everybody. I see there's a new one. I missed a new channel that I missed in my description. I've sort of listed everybody's channel who's taking part in my description, you know, with the @ signal, that hopefully we can get a few people coming up. Oh, I mean, get a few people from my video. I mean, Arielle Blur. From my video going across and watching their channels. As well as I did put the playlist in the description. I'll just highlight that one, Jamie. And if anybody wants their channel shared out, just type drop, and the Nightbot should hopefully run the link. Hopefully. What's coming up here? I've got things clicking up here on screen all the time. It seems like they've changed something on StreamYard and it's telling me the new features. Oh, yeah, no problem, Jamie. Most welcome. When does that open collab end? I've got to research. I'm researching another bread recipe, but I didn't really like how it collapsed, so I sort of got to do a bit more work on that one. I think I just put straight oatmeal in, and I think that's a problem. I need to grind it up. I mean, it tasted fine, but it's a bit crummy, and so I think if showing you this, I think if I grind the meal up, it'll work better. March 31st. Do I have time to put another video up or not? I'm thinking. But yeah, that's just a research. I replaced 1 cup of flour with a cup of oatmeal. And yeah, it tastes fine. Oh, Canadian Family Life. Hi there. Great to see you. Really great to see you. But yeah, I wasn't really happy with how that turned out. I mean, I didn't turn it out with rolls because I was wanting a loaf of bread for something, and I thought, oh yes, I'll just put it all in the bread maker and do a research recipe. And it didn't quite come out as I would have liked. So I need to do a bit more research. Oh, good. I can put it up anytime. So if it is after the 31st, it doesn't matter. I've got a problem with my card reader. I've got all these videos on my SD cards that I can't sort of get across. And if I film something else that I want to put up straight away, I sort of got to do it with the phone. Which is not ideal. I bought a new card reader off eBay over a week ago, and I thought it would have come this week in the mail. It says it's Melbourne and all. Yes, that's true. Temperature and humidity do. Yes, so true, Jamie. I found that too. But I have this, wonderful little camera, and I want to film with that, and I sort of can't get things off the SD card. It's got a gimbal on it and everything, and I really noticed the difference when I filmed, some shorts and that milk review recipe I did with the phone, and I really noticed the difference. Meaning, even though it's a top-notch phone, the quality compared to the camera, it's just so different. The phone's wanting to change focus all the time, and it's adjusting for light levels all the time, and it just it doesn't give stable footage like the camera does. Funny how it is. But, that's sort of, I guess, how it works. Yeah, I do, but for some reason that's not working, Jamie. With my computer, it's just not liking to do that, so it's needing the SD card directly in the reader. and then the reader plugged into the USB port. And I think the big problem is that you try and do it through the cable, and the cable's just too slow for the footage. Because it's all filmed in 4K and 60 frames per second. And yeah, it just wouldn't. I mean, photos okay, no problem, but video files just wouldn't. I don't know if you can see the little port on the bottom. Is it also has a USB port that goes on the side here that you plug your phone into or whatever to use it as a viewfinder. Yeah, micro SD card. Yeah, trying that. With the big one into the computer, and it just wasn't liking it. Try and put the large files in, and they'd all just corrupt. I've got one of these. You're putting it in the USB slot in the computer, so I don't know. It's probably a software issue with my computer. I don't know that it's not liking this thing, but I've got an SD card reader. It should be here by now. But yeah, I got one of those, adapters, but it just didn't work. So yeah, I don't know why that is. But it's probably why I'm buying less and less stuff off eBay too. It's just I don't know, postage is ridiculous. I know the post office here is very slow and very horrible and unreliable. But in the same city, you should have, you order something off eBay, you should have it within the week, surely. And yeah, I hope so too. It should have been, I bought it Thursday last week. So, it should have been here at least this week. And, by rights, it should have been like about Monday or Tuesday, really. But, not come this week. And, and yet Amazon, if you buy something off Amazon, they say it'll be within a couple of days. It'll be within a couple of days. But then, of course, Amazon's not relying on the post office. They're, relying on a courier service to do it. Well, it's sort of got tracking information, but it's not showing up on the thing how to get into it. So on eBay, so I think the seller just sent it through normal post, not tracked. So, that makes it slow too. I mean, it's not an expensive item. I could have gone and bought one off one of the computer shops here for about $40, and I wasn't going to go and pay $40 for a card reader if I could avoid paying it. Compared to like about $5 or $6 off eBay. I'll just post this link here again too. If somebody wants to come up and chit chat on screen. Yeah, it's too much, I think, for a card reader. $40. I mean, they're just a little thing. I mean, I could show you the old one. I've probably had the old one for a couple of years, so you know they just wear out after a while. I've just used the old one just to put the spare SD card in. But like, you know, with an on the go, I can put it into my phone. Other than that, and you know, I plugged the on the go in, and it wouldn't read the SD card with my phone. Won't read it off the computer. Put another SD card in, won't read. Nothing comes up. So I'd say, you know, the thing is seen better days. So, you know, just ordering a new one. So, you know, I'm getting all this footage on SD cards that I can't sort of use. But I did that the milk video on, yeah, it's worn out, yes. The milk video on using phone, and you can really notice the difference. So not really wanting to film a real lot on phone unless I'm out and about and I decide just to do an impromptu short or something. For long length videos, sort of doing with the phone's not the best. Don't know if I can share the page here, but you'll really, if you look at it, you really notice the difference. See if I can bring that up. Even though it says it's still 4K 60 frames per second from the phone, it is quite a difference. Just bringing that up. Oh, the bread one was one I did with the camera, Jamie. I mean, yeah, the milk video itself might have been quite good, but it just, the film quality I didn't really like. But I wanted the video up to go up anyway, so it went up. But I'll just share that page. Yeah, this video was filmed with phone. And I really wasn't very happy with it. Whereas, you know, all this other footage, I'm trying to remember, did I do that with the phone or was that the last one I did with my camera before my card reader wore out? This one here, Jamie, that I've got the mouse on, that was done with phone. That's a rework of this one. You know, made it a bit, cut the length down a bit of a re-edit, did a different intro. But I was sort of really wanting to get the bread one up into your playlist, and because views weren't really that brilliant on this one, I thought, oh yeah, I'll just redo the footage and you know, slightly different format or what have you. But I just wasn't real happy with the footage on this one. Compared to like if I did with the with the camera. It's a lot more grain. The colours don't have the punch that I really wanted, and I have the depth of field. I mean, it's not going to be the best on computer either. Compared to like if you're watching it on the TV. I have a 55-inch TV, and I watch everything in 4K on the TV. Like if we look at the footage, this one, not the intro bit. That bit there's only film soon. I mean, this computer's not going to play it at 2160, I'm afraid. I don't think. My internet's a bit slow. But we'll just see what comes up here. I need to get a cord from the modem and run a cord down from the modem, and I'd have better internet down here, I think. I'm sure I would have better internet if I did that, but anyways. Yeah, it's this computer. The internet's not good enough. It's not going to run it at that. 4K. I'll drop it down to 700 and something or other, whatever it is, and see if it'll run it at that. Just to show you the difference in footage. But like that bit's the phone, and then just skip ahead to. I mean that little square there, the picture in picture, that's from camera. So just waiting on this to load, and I mean, this computer's not ideal to show the difference, actually. Put it on the 3. I don't know why it wants to drop down like that. My internet connection, I guess. Oh, good, Jamie, stirring your soup. See what's going to come up here. If you can really 20, but once it's up at 4K, you really notice the difference. Seems interesting. So I even put my shorts up at high resolution. Because I film them in high resolution, so I even just put them up in high resolution then. But you know, most phones aren't going to run them at high resolution. Oh, Moon over Miami. Hi there, Moon. I've got to take a few shorts out of that bread too. Oh, well, that sounds cool, Jamie. You canned taters, pinto beans, and a Mexican chicken soup, added them together for a meal. Oh, great to hear, Moon. We'll stop sharing that page. We don't need to keep sharing it. I'll just drop this link if anybody wants to come up and chat or anything. So I'll drop the link again. Also, we have Jamie's link. I should bring that up on screen too, actually. So yeah, I'll just bring that up and show everybody on screen that one. So just bear with me as I get that one up and display the actual link that Jamie put. And actually, I'll drop the link here again in chat just to make sure that it comes up. Yeah, I saw some new stuff on StreamYard, and I haven't really tried it yet. I know there's some new stuff with pre-made videos and things. Yeah, it's good to see a few people coming up here. Actually, I hadn't been live for a minute, except my Sunday lives, which isn't channel chat. But yeah, I just want to share up this link for Jamie again. I mean, I've got the link here pasted on screen for Jamie's playlist, her Open Collab playlist. So I'll just get this up again. I know there's probably one or two that I've missed here now, but I will get them. I'll have to redo this and get them into the description as well. I mean, these are all that were on there until I had my video up. So, oh yes, customize your panels the way you want them. Oh yes, so true. Yeah, I could. I know that I could change it sort of from the full screen view or nearly full screen view like this to full screen view or half and half. I just sort of put it like this. That I'm small and the screen that I'm trying to show is big. I mean, I could hide myself completely. But yeah, this I've just got up here Jamie's playlist. Bread's 2023. And Jamie's got a good amount of videos on here, and a lot of people have taken part in this. So a really, really, really cool playlist there. don't know if I've got Cozy Cottage Homestead in the link yet. I'll have to check that. I know I've got Judy and Spirit. I remember I've got her. I've sort of got everyone until sort of about here, so I've sort of got to get some more into here. But yeah, I'll have to go through the rest of the videos a bit later and have a look at that. If anybody wants their channel link shared out, type drop, and Nightbot should do that. I think Nightbot should be active. I'll just check that. If anybody wants the command for Nightbot for drop, oh yes, Not for Nothing Homestead comes out on the 25th. Awesome. Oh yes, all good, Moon. Take care. I'll just anybody who's new to Nightbot, because yeah, I couldn't find the command anywhere, and I sort of had to do a lot of research, and it took me hours and hours and hours of looking to get the actual drop command. So, you know, if anybody wants it, I'm really happy to share it out. But yeah, that's the actual command here where you set up for Nightbot. Custom commands. If you want to add command and then you know, you just sort of put the command in. And I do have a couple of other commands I've put on. Just because I could. I've got to get onto Lisa and ask her, how do you set them up? Oh yes, I totally understand that, Jamie. It's, you know, I was clueless too. It's a fair learning curve, I guess you could say. But yeah, I'll just show you. If you type drop, I'm just going to type in another command here. But if you type drop like this, it should drop your channel link. Well, yeah, take care, Moon, and it was really great to see you. What's everybody else been up to? Oh, great, Jamie. Yep, it's working. Good to see. But yeah, it's just handy to have because often I don't have any mods around, or when I do have mods around, you know, meaning people in blue, you're all busy doing something, or you're on the phone that you can't sort of drop links very easy or anything like that. So It was good just to get Nightbot set up to do that little job. Oh, not much. Go to work tomorrow. Fun, yeah. Sounds depressing, doesn't it? Got to go to work on a Saturday. Sounds pretty depressing, yeah. I've got all this work I've got to do, all these videos I've got to work on. But, equipment breakdowns sort of means that stuff doesn't get done as as I'd like. Yeah, it is. Yeah, sure is. I think working for other people is depressing, anyways. At the best of times. I mean, I'd really love this YouTube to take off, and then I'd never have to work for anybody else ever again. I'd love that. I don't like having a boss. I want to be my own boss. And I'm sort of getting to an age now where I don't sort of take any crap either. So it's best I don't work for anybody else. It's probably got you all giggling. Probably got you all giggling. I'm sure it has got you all giggling. Oh yes, a tuna fish shrimp noodle pasta you need to get edited. Oh, awesome. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. That one will be really interesting. Yeah, I've got a shopping haul that I did last week. I'm also going to be frying up a steak a bit later on, grilling up a steak. That I'll film. I'll film that with the camera too, because I'll just have to have some footage sort of stacked up to when I can get it across to edit. I don't want to sort of pay a lot of money for Dropbox either. I mean, I could sort of probably put things in Dropbox, but I don't want to pay a lot of money for that thing. So, oh, but that won't work either, because I can't sort of get it across to my phone without the card reader. Ariel blur. But yeah, it sure sounds delicious. I'll just go and check the mail in case it's a so I'll just run out and check that, just in case there's a courier delivery or something. I'll just go and do that. So I'll be back really quickly. Literally back in 30 seconds. I'll just go and check that, and because I really want this card reader. You'll be all giggling at that. Oh no, that's a big nope on that. We'll just mix the screen here and yeah, it sure sounds delicious. I'll have to go and check my fig tree again a bit later. I'm picking figs as they ripen, well, just as they turn, and then bringing them inside because otherwise I'll lose the lot. You know, all the birds and the possums and the ants and the rats and goodness knows what vermin will take the bloody lot. And then as soon as they're ripe, I'm freezing them up. That's just me rattling around in the freezer, getting out what I've got frozen up here already. And figs are worth an absolute fortune here. I got whatever, you know, what finished yesterday ripened up. I've just put them in the freezer till they're frozen, and then they go into a baggie here. You know, I wash them, cut the stems off, and freeze them up. And then when I've got enough, I'll be making fig jam with them all. So just showing you what I've got here. Oh, they're cold on my hands. Yeah, your soup, it's yummy. Yeah, it sounds really yummy. Yeah, homemade taco seasoning. Wow. But this is what I got frozen up at the moment in figs. I don't know. There's got to be like about 8 pounds at the moment. Then when I get time and everything's working, I mean, you know, that I've got a working card reader. Just put those back into the freezer. I'll be boiling them down into jam. Because I absolutely love fig jam and it's just absolutely delicious. Bear with me as I try and get everything back into here now. But, you know, once I've got all the figs picked, I'll be making some fig jam. I was going to get Jamie's link here again too. So I'll just get that here on here again. So I'll just get that link here again if anybody wants it. I must get this invite link here again too if anybody wants to come up. Oh yes, I will make a video of it, Jamie. They don't sort of come ripe all at once either, and so that's why I'm sort of having to pick them and just freeze them, because I'm often only getting like about 8 or 10 a day. So you know, I pick them and I freeze them, and then all good, Jamie. Then when I've got a good amount, I'll be making a big pot, or it might end up being 2 big pots of jam. Oh, I absolutely love big jam, and I didn't have any last year because one, the fig tree didn't have very many on, and two, the vermin took the lot. I think there might have been like about 30 pigs on the tree total, and oh yes, hubby and you just planted grapes. Awesome. I think there might have been like about 20 or 30 pigs total on the tree, and I don't know how many pigs I've got in that bag. But they're selling pigs at the moment in the shops. They're selling for about $9 a pound. And you know, if I've got I don't know, I guess I'd have to have 8 pounds in those bags, maybe 9 or 10 pounds in total here at the moment. So 10 pounds by $9, you're looking at about $90 worth of pigs. I mean, you could never afford to buy them to make jam here. I did see one of the fruit shops had they were on special, $1 for 2 pieces for 2 pigs. So you know, if you buy them by the pound, you're probably still looking at about 50 cents per pig or what have you. And I don't know how many I've got just here in this tray right now. We'll have a look at that. And this tray full would be a bag full at least of what I've got frozen. So 4, 8, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. There's 26 figs just in this tray. So there's probably 30 figs in a bag that I've got frozen. So, you know, heaps and heaps and heaps of figs for jam. So I probably got like about 90 pigs on hand, and I'll end up with a good 100 or so pigs on hand when I'm ready to cook them down into jam. So, on special, if they're 50 cents a piece on special, you're still looking at $50 worth of pigs, but probably won't see them on special like that again. That was a couple of weeks ago. And a day ago or something, when I was down at the shops, I seen them for $9 per pound. So, if I end up with 10 pounds or more with what I've got on hand, I've probably got 10 pounds on hand, $90 worth of pigs. So, I'll end up with a good amount of jam out of that. And the biggest cost will be sugar, really. If I end up 10 pounds of pigs, well, then I need to buy about 10 pounds of sugar, of course. You're looking at about $10, between $5 and $10 for that. Basically all I really need. Don't think I'll need any pectin, because they've got a fairly solid skin on them, so plenty of pectin in the skin, so should be fine with that. And a pinch of salt. The pigs, I've eaten a couple. They'd be a lot nicer and a lot sweeter if I could tree ripen them, but the vermin aren't letting me do that, so I might end up maybe getting a bit of molasses and throwing a bit of molasses in with the jam as well. And probably I'll throw a bit of ginger in. Buy some cheap ginger and microplane it, and boil the ginger and just strain it, because the cheap ginger is always fairly stringy. But if you boil it, in about a quart of water, and just run the quart of water through some cheesecloth just to take all the stringy bits out, it should be delicious. And I mean, I always want a bit of water in the bottom of my jam anyway when I start it, just to help things along and get it all boiling down. So it should be really yummy. If I was in Canada, I'd actually, not Canada. I was thinking wild apples were still here. If I was in the States, I'd send you all a jar. Actually, be a great giveaway, wouldn't it? But postage for me to send it to you all from here would absolutely kill me. The postage. Yeah, my tomatoes aren't really looking that healthy at the moment. The ants have sort of got into them, or I'm sure the ants have got into them. I did get some ant dust and put that out around them, so hopefully that will improve things. I'm getting very, very, very few tomatoes at the moment, so if I was out with the camera, I'd sort of give you all a look and say, "Oh, dear gardener experts, what's wrong with these tomatoes?" But it might be the weather too. I mean, we've had a lot of hot and very dry weather, so a bit of rain a couple of days ago, they might improve too. My basil's looking quite good, and my herb patch is looking quite good, but I'm going to go and dig my potatoes up and see what I've got out of that. They were going really well, and then had some workmen here working on the balcony, and they as they disassembled the old balcony, they just threw stuff down, and of course threw it down on my taters, so it broke all the taters off, and bruised the stems and that. So I don't know how that's gone. I'm sort of hardly game to go and dig my taters actually, because I'm thinking, I'm not going to end up with very much with the with all the tater stalks getting broken off when they were growing, and when they were supposed to be putting sunlight and energy and whatnot into taters getting broken off. It's probably not done me a lot of good, so I probably end up with only a minimum. And I've got an old toad out there. I've just got to get some more garden soil. The soil here is pretty poor, and build the toad up with a few sticks and things. The hygge culture thingy, and put some soil over the top of that, and must get some cabbages in, or broccoli, or that sort of thing. I'm wanting to grow some of those sorts of things as well. So, always plenty to do, and hopefully I'll get something out of that as well. I put pumpkins and squashes and that sort of thing in early, and a total fail with that. We've had rather a rat problem this year, and just heaps of them outside, and they just obviously took off with everything before they grew. Oh yes, Jamie. Got your garden toured. Yeah. When's your last frost date? Because I guess most things you can't sort of put in until after your last frost date, can you? Unless you've sort of got a greenhouse or an indoor area where you sort of start seeds and things. I know Gail was saying of Gail Southern Living and Gail's Crafts and Coupons. She was saying hers is about early April, the first week in April or something, but she's in Texas, so. Oh, yes, usually the 15th of May. Yep. Yeah, I forget, what state are you in, Jamie? But yeah, I'm thinking you're obviously further north than Texas. Oh, yes, started some seeds inside most of. Oh, yes, Maryland, yeah. And I think if you're in Florida, or most of Florida, or if you're in Georgia, you probably don't have any frost dates at all. Because I know there's a couple of channels in Georgia and Florida, and they plant all sorts of interesting things. Things that you could never even plant here, or even think of planting here. I know blacks. Yeah, need to show how big they're getting. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Black's tropical fruit, or try and think what their channel name is. A really good channel. I know they're growing things like bananas and mangoes and things that you could never even plant here. Yeah, warmer climate. I mean, this climate isn't cold here, but it does get frosts in the winter. And actually, for as far away as this place is from the equator, it's still quite a hot climate. I think it's something like about 36 or 37 degrees south or something, but it's a really hot climate for that latitude. Just looking here at chat, who we've got. It does, I don't know, StreamYard must have an error because it's just been showing up 0 here all the time here today on StreamYard, so it must have a bit of an error there. What's this link again too? I'd love if somebody wanted to come up and share something. Give me a break from having to talk so much. But everybody's probably too busy to come up, which is totally understood, of course. Must get myself another cup of coffee on too. Being a Saturday morning here, just on 11:05 a.m. on a Saturday morning. Oh yes, all good, Jamie. Totally understand that. I'm not going to be having a hugely long live stream today. And yeah, I must get another copy on here too. I should check to see, have I got this live set up for tomorrow? Probably not. I'll have to set that up a bit later. Oh, wow, so early. Oh, yeah, that sounds horrible. And you get up that early just because you've got to go to work tomorrow, I guess, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be thinking much of that one. I'm more up and going to bed at 3:15 a.m. than getting up at 3:15 a.m. I'm not a morning person at all and never have been. Not a huge fan of mornings, and you're probably all having a giggle at that. What's the saying? The morning bird gets the worm, or what have you? Well, I don't want no worms. I ain't eating worms. Just bear with me as I get my coffee on. Definitely, I'm needing my coffee. See what I've missed here. I can't see anything without my glasses, so I'll go and check that again in a minute. Because I'm sure I missed somebody's comment. So just waiting for this water to heat up. Oh, thanks, Jamie. I can hardly read it without my glasses. That's the worst thing when you start needing glasses and you can't read without them. And the worst thing is food or products in the supermarkets, and you can't even read them with your glasses on. They put such small print on stuff. I sometimes think, oh yeah, they're probably really wanting to hide the ingredients. They're required to put on the packet by law, and but they don't really want you to know. Yeah, it's an age thing. It sucks, doesn't it, Jamie? Really does suck. But they've got stuff printed on in such small print, and you can't read it. I mean, you buy like a thing of fried rice, for example. Look at that, though. You can't read it. Even with your glasses, I can't read that. Well, if I want to read it, I'll just about have to go with the phone and then zoom up just to read it. I'll keep a number of these in my preps container. I've got a couple of preps totes, and I'll keep a few of those in the preps tote. Just to have some cheap food on hand when I don't feel like cooking, or if it was an SHTF situation, that there's food on hand. Those sort of packet foods. Things like mac and cheese, spam, stag chili, all that sort of thing. Having that on hand, that there's, at least you've got, food sort of put away. And, like a couple of months worth of food, 2 or 3 months worth of food at least, that doesn't need refrigeration. I do have things frozen in the freezer too, of course. I'd love a freeze dryer, but they're well out of my price range. If YouTube's kind, I want to get a dehydrator, because trying to dehydrate things in the oven just doesn't really cut it. I'd love a pressure canner, but the cost of those here, it's just ridiculous. So I just sort of, make jams and pickles and things, and water bath, and fruit in syrup and that sort of thing, and water bath those things, that are high acid. Not able to get jars here. I'd love to be able to get, the nice ball mason jars, but no hope of getting those here. So I just keep all my jars and recycle. Of course, pickle jars and and the like are fine for water bathing, but if I was going to pressure can, of course, they wouldn't sort of cut it for that. But all my jars I keep and reuse and reuse and reuse until till I can't sort of reuse them anymore. But I could get some ball jars through Amazon and that, but they're costing an absolute fortune, and it's not so much the jars, but it's the postage and the freight to get them out here that costs so much. And same with the pressure canner too. It's just the freight or the postage to get the pressure canner here that really costs a fortune, because nobody sells them here, which is ridiculous. They've all got to be imported, and you buy them off Amazon, and of course, they're all coming from the States to here, and postage and all of that is ridiculous. But if I could, I'd be pressure canning meats and stews and things, and because of course, you freeze meat and you can only freeze so much. It's no point having like 2 or 3 years worth of meat frozen, for example, because it's not really going to be any good after that amount of time. It's always said, oh, meat you want to use if you freeze it within about 6 months. So I mean, if there's meat cheap, I'll buy it cheap, and use it, and some I'll make into meals and freeze. But I can only sort of do a certain amount, and then it's no point doing it. If you make like a meal and put it into a takeout container, you really can only freeze it, sometimes 3 months, maybe a maximum of 6 months. So it's no sort of point getting a lot sort of ahead, because you end up not being able to use it and wasting it before you get to it, because it's dried out or got all freezer burnt or something. But of course, if I could pressure can things, I could put them in my tote in a cool, dark spot, and they'd be good for like a year or a couple of years, or sometimes even longer. I hear people say that if it's pressure canned properly, a lot of those things can last for a long, long, long time. It is crazy, yes. Absolutely crazy, but it's sort of what it is, I guess. But yeah, that's sort of life. Who else do we have here with us? It says we've got 5 here. I just looked over at the phone. I just put it on the phone just to run. Got 0 according to StreamYard. Oh, we're going in 1 hour and 19. Don't know how much longer we'll go. We'll probably won't go a heap of more time longer, but we'll go a little bit, and then I guess we'll call it. And then I'll have to relax for a while. Think of cooking up my steak, and I want to video that. Oh yes, glad you're still here with us, Jamie. I've got a nice thick T-bone, or is it a sirloin? I'll show you that. I want to cook that later. I was going to cook it last night, and I sort of got a bit dark to cook it then. And the way the lighting is in here, it's pretty ridiculous. But it'll be a perfect steak when I do cook it. I'll cook it later today, and I want to make a pepper gravy to go on it. And some French fries should be lovely. But I'm wanting to video that. I mean, I bought that steak as a special treat. And it cost me $17, so not cheap. $17 for one steak. Not cheap at all, but it is a nice steak, and I wanted a treat, so I thought I'll stuff it. I'm going to have it. Yeah, steak and fries and pepper gravy. Oh, thanks, Jamie. But I got some cream, to make the pepper gravy, and I'm going to film all that. So, get a video out of it, or probably a number of videos, because I'll get some shorts out of it too. Actually, I've got to get to work a bit later on today too, and get some more shorts edited and get them in. Been trying to get one up per day for the last sort of month, or nearly 2 months now. Because I need the watch time, I need the views, I need more followers and all of that. So just been trying to get a heap of shorts up, just to hopefully get the channel to grow a bit, because certainly need all the ad revenue and everything with the way the economic is here. So we get a lot of people watching. It'll help me out. Current weather. I'll just bring that up. So I'll just share that out. 64 it's saying, so it's actually not bad today. I'm hoping that the hot weather is done. Last weekend, I think it was 90 degrees or more, and I don't like that. Once it gets over, 80 to 85, I don't like it at all. Wind at 9. Yeah, it's probably only about that. Yeah, there's a little bit of breeze out there, but not a real lot. Yeah, 90s are bad. Yes, I don't like it. But yeah, that's the current temperature. And this is for the week ahead, by the look of things. Oh, I hope it does rain. It certainly could do with it. It's got very dry here, so even though I'm putting water at my herbs and water at my tomatoes, I don't think it's sort of even as much water as you pour on them. I don't think it's the same as as rainwater, of course. And realistically, tap water on the tomatoes might be sort of some of the problem too. All the muck they put in the tap water here, it's probably not good for your plants. I mean, water I want to drink or make tea out of or cook in, I filter all of that. The chlorine and the fluoride and goodness knows what that they put in it is not good. So, filter all that just for, drinking or cooking with or what have you. But it seems like we all need to get like a water filter system on our houses just to even water the garden with all the crap they put in the water here. And I mean, I don't know why they do it. Actually, I did see an interesting video that fluoride come from. They wanted somewhere just to get rid of all this waste product fluoride. So they decided, they'll just put it in people's water, and it'll get rid of the problem by making people drink it. Well, that's not good. I don't like that at all. But doing this sort of stuff, poisoning people, it's not good. I'll just bring the radar up. Doesn't look like there's much going on down here with the weather. A few showers up north of us. Where I've got the mouse, this is my location here. Yeah, 38 degrees south. That's the latitude, is it? Let's see. We'll go to the full. Show the whole country. That must be this that's coming in a few days' time. But yeah, where I've got the mouse, we're a bit south of there. Where I've got the mouse. I'll go back to full screen here. Stop sharing that. Just slowing down the internet, so I'll stop sharing all of that. Yeah, who's still with us? Probably got a few people going to bed. We'll be going an hour and 30. So I don't know, we might, unless we get a heap more people coming in, we might sort of go another 15 minutes and then call it. unless we get a heap of people coming in, which would be really brilliant if we did. And then I must set up tomorrow's live stream, Bible reading live stream, which should be about, I believe, it should be about 10 p.m. Central Time. So 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Oh, yes, making your grocery list. LOL, it's short, yeah. Well, my grocery list gets shorter and shorter too these days because, you know, as the prices go up and up, more and more products get dropped off and off and off. You know what I mean? Yeah, current time 8:29. Yep, 11:30 a.m. here on Saturday morning. So yeah, it would be 11 p.m. when I do my weekly Bible reading in your time zone, Jamie. And of course, 10 p.m. for those in the central zone, 9 p.m. for those in the mountain zone, and 8 p.m. for those in the eastern, Pacific zone, I should say. Look and see who else we've got here. I might have to have a bit of a stretch and go to the bathroom in a minute, so excuse me when I go and visit the bathroom. Drinking coffee means I've got to go and visit the bathroom. So that probably has you all giggling. Oh, thank you, Jamie. I really appreciate that. Yeah, if I had my phone here right next to me, I probably would have seen it an alert for that. Oh, you just shared me out now. Oh, awesome. I really appreciate that. And yeah, I must get your playlist on my community tab later too. I was going to do that earlier, and then I sort of got busy doing something and forgot all about it. Oh, no problem, no problem, all good. I know Jan's been live too, so a lot of people will be over at Simply Jan. Don't know if she's still going live at the moment. I know she was starting 6 p.m. her time, so 7 yours. Um, she may be finished, she may be still going. She generally only goes about an hour. Oh, yes, she's finished. Streamed 23 minutes ago, yeah. So she pretty much only went a bit over an hour and 10 minutes, yeah. And I know also a bit later on, I think she's still going live. Lisa will be going live. Oh, first batch of chicks. I'll have to put that one on my watch later list actually, and I'll catch that one, Jamie. this one here, I'll be catching that one. And yeah, Jan is finished. Yeah, this one's coming up in an hour's time. Yogi Hollow Farm, Lisa's video. Lisa's live stream, I should say. So I'll definitely be finished before that starts. Definitely want to catch up with her live stream. Yeah, I'll catch that one. It sounds interesting. I always love to see chicks, though. Chicks and chickens and turkeys and all the different farm animals. I love to see all of them. Um, yeah, excuse me, I'll be back. I must go and visit the bathroom. So I'll be back. Oh yes, yeah. Well, Lisa, of course, is in the mountain zone. So yeah, so she's a couple of hours behind you. I'll be back in a minute. Oh, back, yeah, when you've got to go, you've got to go. Who do we have here with us still? Oh, yes, good night. Jamie, have a blessed evening, and thanks so much for coming on here. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate seeing you. This camera back on, and I want to share out also Lisa's live. So we'll get that shared out. Don't know if this is working or not. Oh, that's a StreamYard link. I think I'll have to bring it up here on screen to share it out that way. But yeah, we'll get that shared out, and hopefully we'll get a few people across from here. And yeah, we'll go another 10 minutes, and then we'll cut it off here. Share her link out. So hopefully we'll get people across there, and we'll show her channel some love. Holman's Homestead. I'll have to catch that one later. Who is live at this time? Looking like there's a few live here. Grumpy Farmer. Looks like they're a popular channel. I've never seen that channel. 844 watching their live. Wow. Quite a few news channels live. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a... Got to move off that one. What a screenshot. What a thumbnail. Lots and lots and lots of lives, but mostly channels I don't follow. Boots and Bounties, I've got 11. And Charles Bushcraft Live, 164. Wow. Melissa Crochets with Love, 47. Wow, she's got a nice turn up too. But we're not going to go that much longer here. We'll go about 10 minutes and then we'll call it a day. And yeah, I must think of some lunch before Lisa goes live. And actually, I must share her out on my community tab too. Actually, we'll get her shared out. So yeah, just share that out, and yeah, hopefully she gets a few people coming across. But yeah, just got Lisa's live shared out. We'll go another 5 minutes and then we'll call it. So who do we have here at the moment? And of course, giving everybody a chance just to say hello, goodbye, and all of that before we cut it off here. And I definitely need another cup of coffee, but I won't be making another one and having another one on here. I might just get myself a cold drink. Actually, because I probably drank enough coffee for the day. I do like my coffee too much, although at the moment, unfortunately, it's only instant coffee. But I'll go and relax, watch Lisa's live, and then I'll have to film something. I hope they've had a few views on this short I put out earlier too. I'll just have to check that. Oh, this internet's running slow, isn't it? But never mind. Hopefully this thing's not buffering all the time. Oh, it looks like it stopped at about 400, this short I put on. Oh, yeah, shorts, they're pretty hit or miss. Yesterday's was 119. The day before, 410. The day before that, 643. The day before that, 68. So, yeah, they're pretty hit or miss. Haven't had one over 1,000 for a while now, which I wouldn't mind actually. Get some over 1,000, but not a lot I can do about that. It'll be what it'll be. And if YouTube doesn't like to share it out, well, YouTube doesn't like to share it out. It's what it is. Anyways, we're going to cut it off in a minute. So just giving anybody who's here who wants to say hello a chance just to say hello, goodbye, and all of that quickly before we call it and cut it off. And do go and check out Lisa's live. I do have the link here. She's not going quite yet. She'll be starting her live in about 30 minutes. So if you just go over there and press remind me, and then make sure you get the alert then and join in. And of course, Lisa would really, really appreciate that. So hopefully we get a heap of viewers over there for Lisa. Help her channel out, and that would be much appreciated. Anyways, we're going to call it here now and cut it off. So I'll thank everybody who has come in here today. And of course, thank everybody who runs this one later. Those who run this one later are most appreciated also. And a big thank you to you all. Anyways, we're going to call it here now. Take care. God bless. And until next time, bye-bye.